everybody. So first of all, I'm just going to apologise for my throat. If I sound a bit unwell, I'm really sorry, I'm really not. I've had this month a real issue with like my glands in my throat. I don't have any tonsils, so usually I just get bad sore throats, like I get them all the time, it's kind of normal for me. But recently I've had really bad issues with like my glands, and my left hand side swelled up about 2 weeks, probably just after Christmas. So that's why I was a little bit absent, if you guys have noticed, because I was in so much pain. And then I was fine, and then it started on my right hand side, and I honestly just thought it was just a sore throat, so I just let it carry on. And then because it's my birthday on Saturday, of course I have to get ill, it's just the way life is, and I've got like a glandular infection, I think the word is, on my right hand side, and I am on really strong painkillers and really strong antibiotics, and literally all I want to do is just sleep. I just want to like curl up in bed, but I know I needed to film a video, so I'm going to film 2 videos today. So if you do see me in the same outfit, that's why. But I'm just going to try and film some really easy videos, which I can definitely know that I will get up for you guys, because I have got some plans of some really good videos that I really want to film, but they're just going to take a lot of time. Like I want to do a really nice makeup tutorial and some other little bits and bobs, but I need to do like little close-ups and stuff, and I just don't feel well enough to do it right, and I would rather wait till I'm like a lot better and I can film them better. And yeah, also, I just want to say, if my exposure or if the brightness looks different on this, I'm using a different camera and I'm trying out new lighting, so let me know if you guys enjoy that or not. And plus my softbox had to get taken down, and I don't know if I put it back up. Having that said, today I thought I would kind of do like a favourites video, but it's not a favourites video, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. I recently went to Boots, like I've been going to Boots on and off for about 3 or 4 months now, just picking up like little bits of items that I've been using. And what I thought I would do was break down all the makeup that I've recently purchased and show you guys what I've been purchasing, what I like, and the stuff that I've been liking. So it's kind of like a haul, but it's not, because I'm not going to show you this is what I bought. I'm going to more tell you like why I love it and that type of thing. So I'm just going to dive straight on in there. So the first thing for skincare, which I've absolutely been loving this month, is the Simple Kind to Skin cleansing facial wipes. Now if you guys watch my videos, you will know that I am absolutely in love with the Simple skincare brand. Everything that I own, everything that I use on my skin is pretty much Simple, because I do have quite like not harsh skin, but my skin gets really sensitive sometimes to certain like things. And the last wipes that I used the cucumber ones, and they made my skin come out in a massive rash, and I absolutely love these. And these are a lifesaver for when you're not well, because sometimes you don't always want to wash your face, and so I just love putting this on my face at night, and they feel so good. And yeah, so I absolutely love them. Then the next thing, kind of like a little miscellaneous thing I've been loving this month, is the Superdrug Makeup Brush Cleanser. Now I have been doing the old-fashioned way of cleaning my brushes for years. I literally will just get some baby shampoo and some water, put my brush in the baby shampoo and then wash it off and just like massage it in until all of like the craps come off the brush, and then just let the brush dry. And although I love it, it is such a pain, so I've kind of just been like throwing the brush away and buying a new one. And someone recommended the Makeup Brush Cleanser by Superdrug, and I can honestly say this thing is like a life changer. I think it was like £4, and you literally just spray it like that all over. That was a bad idea. You literally just spray it all over your brush. Now what I like to do is either I spray it like onto my brush, or I spray it onto like a cotton swab, and I just kind of like dab my brush onto the cotton swab until all of the dirt has come off it, and then I let it dry. If you want me to kind of do a how I clean my brush video, let me know, and I'd be more than willing to do that, because I think this stuff is such a good investment. And honestly, if you haven't tried it and you are kind of like me, like I'm not lazy, but the idea of sitting, swirling your brush around in water and just, you know, taking a long time, I'm just like, nah girl, not for me. And this is so good. Like I did this whilst watching TV, it took 15 minutes of all of my brushes, and it was so good. They were dry in the morning and they just look amazing. So honestly, this is such a good investment. I really recommend that you guys try it out. Then going on to brushes, I've only really bought one new brush this month. This is dirty as hell because I haven't cleaned it yet, because I've been messing around with cream contour and powder contour, and I've just been messing around, so it's not completely clean because I haven't cleaned it yet. Literally, like I've been messing around today and yesterday with it. But it's the Bold Collection Flat Contour Brush. I absolutely love the Real Technique brushes. If you guys watch my videos, you will know that the main brushes that I use are Real Technique, and I've been looking for a contour brush for months. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen my plea. I've been like, Guys, tell me a good contour brush, and someone recommended this brush. It is the Bold Metallic, and oh my god, it is the most beautiful brush in the world. It's supposed to be white, but like I said, I've been messing around with like contour, and yeah, I've not cleaned it yet, but I'll be cleaning it definitely after this video. And it is just so good. The only downside, not a downside because it's still beautiful, I mean it looks really good in my collection, but the only thing that's a bit annoying is how heavy it is. And when you're trying to like fast do it, it does really hurt your wrist, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and it's quite expensive. I didn't really, like when I first saw it and I saw, I think it was like 20 something pound, I was like, I cannot justify spending 20 quid on a contour brush. I was like, no, no, no. Anyway, I went into Boots one day and I think it was down from 20 quid to like 13 pound, and I was like, I can justify spending 13 pound when like my other Real Technique brushes are like 12, 11 pound. So I picked it up and I so do not regret picking it up because it is so good, and I use it mainly for contour. It's better with powder than blush contour, like better than cream contour, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like this, but I want to try and get the angled contour brush at this, so if you guys know where I can get it from, please don't be afraid to just pop it down in the description below. But honestly, I really recommend that you try this brush out. Then moving on to, like I said, contour. Like I said, I've been trying out loads of like new contour products, and I actually picked up this City Colour contour palette. Now I've tried loads of new contour palettes recently, and I could talk a full video about all the contour palettes that I've tried, but this one kind of like wins it for me a little bit because it's a cream contour palette. It just looks like this. Now I'm really new to contour, I'm not like the best, like I wouldn't say that I'm like Kim Kardashian when it comes to contour because I'm learning, and I've literally only just learned the difference between cream and powder and getting the whole like thingy. But I picked up this contour palette because what I liked about it was the fact that you have a contour shade, a bronze shade and a highlight shade, and it also tells you like where to put it. So like contour diagonally under your cheekbones, sides of your nose, and the bridge straight down under your hairline, and directly from your jawline and under your chin. And I absolutely love this so much. I can't remember where I got this from. I either got this from Boots or I got it on like a little like in a local makeup store and in my local thing. And it, like it says, it was $6.99. I honestly can't remember where I picked it up from, but I love it so much. And as you can see, I've used the contour. I use the contour more than the bronze and the highlight, just because I have my own highlight shades which I enjoy more, and I enjoy a powder bronze and a highlight. I'm not a big fan of cream bronze and highlights, but I'm really, really into like contour, and I absolutely love it. It is so, so good. So again, if you guys want to try this out, I really recommend it. Then moving on to eyeshadow palettes, I have been loving the Sleek eyeshadow palettes. I've never really seen Sleek, like I've heard people talk about Sleek, but never really like wanted to buy any of the Sleek makeup, and I picked up the Sleek I Divine Mineral Based Eyeshadow Palettes in A Naturel 601, and it just looks like this when I show it to you guys, like that. And honestly, oh my god, it is so beautiful. Usually when you pick up like a palette, like especially a natural palette like this, there's only really a few colours that you want to use, and you never really want to use them all. But honestly, I have come up with so many nice like looks with all of them, and you have some really nice berry shades, some like really, and you know, you've got your matte shades, your shimmer shades. I absolutely love it, and I think it was like £6, something crazy like that, for like how good it is. And I'm absolutely in love with Sleek at the moment. Like every time I go into Superdrug or into any makeup shop that sells Sleek, I am just like Sleek, and I run straight to the Sleek counter. I think I'm going to pick up some more Sleek makeup because honestly I am absolutely in love with it. Then I'm picking up the now like blushes kind of thing. I recently went to Bourjois because I wanted to try out a new foundation, and I picked up the one that everyone talks about. I can't remember what it's called. I picked up like a new foundation which I'm totally in love with, but whilst I was there I noticed that they had the Bourjois 12 Aqua Blush, and I think these are new. I think I saw Velvet Ghost talk about these, but oh my god, like I picked it up on the win, and this is in the shade number 2, Kokori Coral, and I picked it up just like on the win because I thought, oh, an aqua blush. I've never really used, like I've not even really used a cream blush, let alone a like this. You just literally pump it out. The only thing is I think mine's broken because it takes ages for it to come out, and you just literally rub it in and it just brings out the most gorgeous like aqua kind of like liquid. It's kind of like a stain, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I was so surprised when I picked this up, because I have seen things like this that people, you know, say that they work and you try them and they don't, or they just like, I thought I was just gonna come like out like a clown, and honestly when I put it on the whole day I was like, look at my blush, it's amazing. And I am definitely gonna go back to the boudoir stand and pick some more of these up, because these are just like insane. Like, I cannot rave about these enough. They are amazing, and they smell so good. I just want to sniff them all day. But honestly, if you guys have the chance, go and check these out. I think they are a little bit pricey. They're like $7.99, which, you know, is quite expensive, but honestly you don't even need that much. Like, one pump, I just did one pump on my hand and it made like a whole swatch line. Like, honestly, you do not need a lot, and I love it so much. And then obviously Alice has to have some favourite lipsticks. So this month I picked up these two Rimmels. I don't know if these are new because I really like the packaging, but I've never seen Rimmel do packaging like this before. They don't really have a name, they're just like Rimmel lipsticks. But I picked them up in the colour 200 It's a Keeper, which is this colour. I'll do a swatch for you guys, which is this gorgeous like purple, but they just go on so moistured and they just leave my lips feeling so good. And I also got 700 Naughty Nude, which is this colour. They are very like similar shades, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's Naughty, that is the I'm a Keeper, and that's Naughty Nude. But I feel like this one is a bit more brown, but honestly they just go on so well and they are so long lasting. And I absolutely love Rimmel anyway. Rimmel lipsticks are my favourite, but these two, like, don't know, their formula, their smell, the colours are just absolutely lovely. And what I kind of really liked about these, what I really liked about these precisely was that a lot of the shades were nude. They didn't have bright colours, and I find it really hard to find a lot of drugstore nudes which are really nice and are completely different. These are great, and like, they are so lasting, but they do also kind of have a bit of shimmer to them, but it's not too much shimmer, like in your face shimmer. So yeah. And that is everything which I've been loving from the drugstore lately. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Again, I'm really sorry for the way that I sound. I can't help it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.